The fire and in the flames.
Well, let's get this party started. If you see somebody missing, grab them up. The numbers look a little light today, right? Yeah, make sure your workout partners get their B25 vitamins this morning up in here because we don't need no coffee when we got B25 shots this morning. All right, great morning. Talk to us, name, city, state. Who's got something that's happening that you're excited about? You got some new clarity, you got some new activity, some new momentum, some new aha moments, some new signups happening. Some of you all are not only experiencing personal shift in activity and clarity and results, but your team members are starting to shift as well as a result of something. We want to hear about it. So give us name, city, state, and what's going well for you. Kick us off, Miss Laverne Moore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What I have clarity on is now doing the three-way chat immediately. Not just that, but actually, even if they only do 10% of the video, immediately put them in a three-way chat. And that has really made a change in the momentum and everything that I'm doing with me and as well as my team. Just reminding myself and everyone else immediately, whether they finish it or not, just go ahead and put them in a three-way chat so people can go ahead and respond to that three-way chat to our experts. Thank you.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Show some love for Miss Laverne Moore. Woo, woo.
Burn. Hey, Laverne.
Ray.
Let's go,
Laverne.
I'm going to have Eva Franco follow up on that because that's the game changer. Y'all saw her. She was like, that's one of her trade secrets. Are you able to respond, Ms. Franco, or not yet?
Sure, I can respond. That key piece right there has helped our team tremendously because your job is to pique the interest, share the information, and then pass them along. So just like you're in a drive-thru, you pass them along. It's not up to you to figure out or find out, hey, have you watched the full video? No, you pass it on to your three-way expert. It's your three-way expert's responsibility to follow up and say, hey, hi, Pam. I look forward to speaking with you. Were you able to see the entire presentation? Right? And then it's up to us to find out if they actually saw the entire presentation. Because you know why? We'll focus on that and you'll focus on getting your other 10 text messages out, right? Piquing the interest, sharing the information, and getting them through the drive-through.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. And then any other comments, new clarity, new activity? Well, before you do, that's it, everybody. That's it. If you'll pick up the theme, what you're doing is you're taking the burden off of your brand new person and putting it on the expert, yourself as the expert, or whoever the expert is. Did you hear the last part that she said, though? So they can focus on going and reaching out to the other 9 cars, get through the driveway. The only way your new team members are going to get paid and promoted is by getting 10 more people through the drive-through. So we don't want them focused on anything else but the next person. Pass them to me, go to the next person. Pass them to me, go to the next person. Pass them to me, go to the next person. And that's how you help your team members move more cars through their drive-through so they can get paid and promoted, because every 24 to 72 hours, somebody's getting their senior associate and manager bonus. Come on with it. Any other new clarity, activity, or results, Ms. Franco, happening in your group? What else is going well?
I'm just so proud, just of the team in general. Just focusing on team together, everyone achieves more. And just having the burning desire, being coachable. That's the key thing too, and having the consistent work ethic. And then, like I said, with that piece of just piquing the interest, sharing the information, and passing them on to your three-way expert. A lot of people have actually started implementing that. And so that's really been going great. And then for those associates that we've had already, just being able to go back and be #brand new again, and going through the game plan, right? And just getting that recommitment, just revisiting that why. Some people are in my on the team that I haven't actually had the pleasure of finding out what their why is. So through the game plan, I'm able to find out what their why is, their commitment, and then just get them into activity. So they focus on the activity, we focus on the results. And so I'll give it back to you, Coach.
Show some love for Team Franco. Woo, woo.
Go ahead, Eva.
Franco.
Woo, you
Frank.
can hear that fire. That fire is burning bright.
Yes. Pass the heat. Go to the next person.
What I love about Eva Franco is that when she learns the mindset of our system and our culture, she keeps the language alive. She keeps the language alive. Because I might explain it the best way I've ever explained it, and then a week later, I don't even remember how I explained it, and then she brings it back. But that phrase is so critical. She brings back the key phrases and key principles as to why our system is our system. She said, they focus on the activity, we focus on the results. We want to repeat that language. The new associate's job is to focus on activity. The team leader's job is to focus on their results. So we take that burden off of them. Don't you worry about the signups, Alfonso Davis. You just keep focusing on the activity. Let Mr. Boone focus on bringing in those results. You know, don't you worry about the results. You know, Chanel Harris. You know, Ava. You know, let you focus on the activity. Let us focus on those results, and that's how the momentum stays in place. And so critical, so critical. All right, who's next? Name, city, state. Raise those digital hands. Ms. Jamar, take it away.
Great morning, B25. I'm still dealing with a voice thing here, but I don't want to diminish our excitement. I wanted to just share that we had some new activity. And by the way, congratulations, everybody. So we're going to keep this train moving. The next stop is Jamar Curton at Water, California. And what we have now is a team member who is very close to PC qualifying. But me going through my list, we have been resurrecting some of the dead, kind of interesting. But somebody who's interested in a business plan as well as re-upping their pre-canceled, well, they canceled their membership 2 years ago. We don't get the benefit of it, so we're going to pass them on to our team member and still get that organizational premium. And when they're ready for their business plan, that will come to us. So I just want to say we've got teams that are excited, that have been tapping into the calls and just feeling the fire. And I just want to say it's no place like B25. I took my vitamin without coffee. Amen. Let's go.
Some love for Jamar Curtin. Woo, woo.
Let's go,
Get
let's
us in the battle,
go.
Jamar.
That's well
Go
said,
ahead,
Lady
Jamar.
JJ. Yes, indeed.
I'm loving that language. Did y'all hear that? She said, we got another person about to Performance Club qualify. That's leadership right there. That's leadership. When you go from getting yourself Performance Club qualified early to now focusing in on, all right, who's the next person on my team? We're going to make sure you get laser focused and decide this person's in activity. What did Eva Franco say? They're responsible for activity. I'm responsible for results. So when somebody on your team is in activity, man, get yours knocked out early so you can reward their activity by you going in and helping to make sure they get the results. How do you do that? It's not by being good. It's by making sure 10 more three-way calls take place. Because 2 out of 10 three-ways will average a sign up. 2 out of 10 three-ways will sign up. 2 out of 10 three-ways will sign up. 2 out of 10 three-ways will sign up. So how do you make sure a brand new person gets results? Get 10 more three-ways done for them. That's it. It's not about being good. It's not about knowing all the great things or whatever, your personality. It's the numbers. Yes. Just you make sure 10 three-ways happen and that person's going to get signed up. So that's why you keep them focused on the activity of icebreakers and invites so they have enough people to do 10 more three-ways. Oh, I hope somebody heard that. I just got electricity flowing all through me. That's the formula. That's the formula. You make sure they have so many icebreakers and invites, which is the easy part for them. Let them do the easy part, but make sure they do it, inspire them to do it. But they have so many icebreakers and invites that you can do 10 more three-ways for them and you get them the results. That's it right there. Come on, somebody. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Same city, state.
Let's go.
Oh, y'all wanted to show me some love for that? I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Some love.
Yes.
Woo-hoo! Way to go, go Star Bill.
Like that.
Bring in the fire.
I'm so crazy. Go ahead, Pastor Glenn.
Thank you, Coach. Real quick. Yeah, I had some clarity last night, or actually, it's something that you said, but it wasn't your focus. But you were actually giving a testimony Sunday about doing what you don't want to do. And so the clarity for me is that once that becomes a habit, it changes things. It increases my momentum to financial liberty, and it's because of the environment that I'm in. And so what happens is my personal development increases, and also my achievements increase. Thank you for letting me share.
Hold up, before you go, did I hear you got some new activity and some new results lately? You're on mute.
Yes, I got two responses from 11. Actually, they were icebreakers. I did 11 icebreakers this morning.
And did I hear you got a new sign up recently, or almost?
Almost.
All right.
We close.
All right. Everybody show some love for Pastor Glenn Strouder. Woo woo.
all right.
Hey.
Way to go, Pastor.
Pastor
Go ahead, Pastor Glenn.
Awesome.
Pastor Glenn,
Got us going this morning.
you just said something. You said because of the environment I'm in. And when you said that, I saw a flash of you doing a video on social media, just sharing your excitement and the power of being in the right environment, like just a social media post. And and Brian Carruthers' book came to mind, Got Game. And it's about that, great associations, mentors, and environments. I encourage you to do a post on social media about the power of finding the right environment. And then at the end, if you don't have the right environment, I got a church environment for you. If you're not local, I got another environment of positive, successful people with my wealth mentors that I'm in as well. If you'd like to know more about it, send me a message. And just an encouraging word, not even about Legal Shield, just about the power of being in the right environment. Mm-hmm. And I want you all to pay attention to what I'm doing on social media now. Y'all about to see me go to a whole nother level on social media. And I want you all to know the psychology behind it. And I'm taking things I've learned from my multi-millionaire mentors all these years. And it's all laser focused now. I finally figured out how to merge everything into one with my social media. So one thing I want you to notice, you're going to be seeing me produce content that adds value to my audience, that content that has nothing to do with Legal Shield, but it's just valuable to human beings. Are you with me so far? You're going to hear me ask in a lot of my posts, have you ever struggled with XYZ? I'm doing a whole series on, have you ever struggled with blank? People who can relate to that struggle are looking for answers, whatever that topic is. And then you're going to see me sharing 5 things I've learned about that struggle, or whatever that topic might be. Have you ever felt stuck with this? Have you ever felt like this? And it's called journaling your journey, documenting your journey online. Sometimes you don't have to figure out or pretend that you got it all figured out. Sometimes great content is just sharing what you're learning right now and asking others to comment below with some of the things they're learning on that same topic. So you're not pretending to be a know-it-all. You can be authentic. Like, man, this is something I struggle with now or struggle with in the past. And these are some insights that I'm learning about it. What about you? Comment below with some of your insights. But I want you to know, here's where Legal Shield ties in, is where in my intro, I always tell my new friends that may be watching this video who I am and what I do. In the intro, who I am and what I do. So you'll hear me say, hey, everybody, for all of my new friends, this is Coach Barbell, best-selling author of the book, Born to Rule, 7 Steps to Claiming Your Freedom and Living Your Purpose, available at my website, BornCEO.com. And for 25 years, I've been on an amazing journey with Legal Shield, where we've helped thousands. My team that I'm a part of has protected tens of thousands of families, business owners, and their employees by protecting their rights, their identity, etc. I just drop that, what I do, and then I go into the topic. So my intro is what's letting more people know who I am and what I do from a position of strength. But then my topic is just adding value based on whatever's on my mind right there. And so you can serve and create content that's not specifically about Legal Shield, just add value, but position yourself when you speak. There's a principle called the 7-11-4 principle, 7-11-4 principle. It says that when there's 3 ways that people get to know you, like you, and trust you, and how you become an influencer. What would happen to your business if you were known all over by thousands and thousands of people who knew you, like you, and trusted you? How many people's business would explode if thousands of people got to know you, like you, and trust you all over the United States and Canada and refer business to you? So this is about becoming an influencer. So 3 ways you can become an influencer. 3 of the ways. One is when somebody consumes 7 hours of your content. 7 hours of your content. By the time they've listened to 7 hours worth of your stuff, or watch 7 hours worth of your videos, or 7 hours worth of your social media posts and content, they feel like they know you, trust you, like you, and trust you. They're in. Your brand is locked in with them. You know, it's funny. I pulled up to have some breakfast the other day, and I pulled up in front of an O'Reilly Auto Parts, and I realized in my entire life I've only been to O'Reilly's twice my entire life and bought something once, because I'm an AutoZone guy. Why am I an AutoZone guy? I go to AutoZone because that's the brand that is in my mind, as when it comes to auto parts, it's AutoZone. So even if I was right there at O'Reilly's and the AutoZone was 3 miles away, I would unconsciously go to AutoZone because that's the brand that's locked into my mind, and that's what you're becoming. So one is 7 hours of content. So the question is, do you even have 7 hours worth of stuff on social media that they can even consume? And that's what I'm changing. That's what I'm changing by just producing content and value where they can get to, oh, I know that face. Oh, I know him. Oh, wow, I've seen him before. Oh, yeah, that's the guy that has the book and the guy that helps people with protect their legal rights. That's my go-to person when it comes to that. See, that's the 7 hours. The 11 is 11 interactions. 11 interactions. Maybe that's the other way that people get to know you. They saw a post from you. They got an email from you. That's 2. They saw you at the grocery store. They saw a flyer. 11 exposures is what we would call it, like 11 engagements with you in some way. By the time they get to 11, you're now locked in as a brand that they're familiar with. That's the phrase I was looking for. Brand familiarity. They become familiar with your brand. And then the third way is 4 locations. 4 locations. When somebody sees you in 4 different locations, they feel familiar with you. Man, I saw you at the grocery store. Wait a minute, I just saw you again at the post office. Oh, wow, is that you again? Are you following me? I saw you at the Starbucks. And then I saw you on social media. I saw you in 4 different locations. You're no longer a stranger to me. You're now familiar with me. All right, everybody, is that good stuff or good stuff? So be strategic. And if you have all 2 or 3 of those working, they've seen you in 4 different locations and 11 different touch points. That's a whole nother level. If you do all 3, 4 locations and 11 touch points, and they've been able to consume 7 hours worth of your stuff because they enjoy your stuff, boom, you are becoming an influencer. Let's go over to Miss Susan Asaf, name, city, state. What you got for us? What's happening?
Good morning, everybody. Susan Asaf in Clarksburg, Maryland. I really had a question, and directed actually for Ava. Mostly yesterday at the end of the call, her numbers were 180, 180, 180. And so I wanted to know what it looked like for you. Who are those people? What are you sending them? And how are you getting them immediately on a call? Just your specific sort of strategy. I have a campaign going on, and I just want to see, I'm an urchin, so I got to see it all first. And so I want to see what that meant to you specifically. if you don't mind.
Take it away, Miss Franco.
Great question. So, I don't know if you know, I've been in Legal Shield for about 2.5 years. So I did a launch where I did 300 plus text challenge, right? And so so basically I sent about 250 and I sent out 250 texts and I got about 22 people that were on like my launch. So Susan, did I follow up with everybody that wasn't able to get on my Zoom? Absolutely not. So that's where some of those people are coming from. Some of those people are coming from those who attended my networking events. So following up with them, I'm following up with people who are on the fence, who saw the information, but hadn't made a decision just yet. So that's pretty much where the people are coming from. And then also the new people that I'm meeting on social media. So while I had dental surgery, I actually had a few people host a post for me. And so I'm following up with those people as well and inviting them to the webinar tonight with Brian Carruthers.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes. And then it's just your plan about after they see it, you're going to get them straight on a three-way. That's basically.
Absolutely. I'm going to do the three-way connect. Yeah. I'm going to do the three-way connect to Coach Bell and Coach Boone. Where you at, Coach Boone?
Yes. Love it. Everybody show some love for Miss Susan.
I'm here.
Awesome.
Appreciate
you. I'm so glad Mrs. Sam did that because this is a platform to ask questions as well. If you got struggles, you don't go through those struggles alone in this B25. Either you come here and somebody answers your question before you even knew to ask it, or you ask it. But do not waste this powerful environment that we have. If you got a struggle or a question to overcome, know that we've all been there. Somebody in here has been through it, and they can give you some guidance on how to get out of it. This is better than some of the audio books that we have. You got 30, 20, 25 people with hours and thousands of hours of experience within our own system to give you advice and guidance and coaches and mentors right here and workout partners. You can't beat this B25 vitamin we get every morning. All right, go ahead and put in the chat, in the Facebook chat, not the Zoom chat, in the Facebook chat, not the Zoom chat. We'll do how many icebreakers, invites, and three-way intros today. We'll do how many icebreakers / invites / three-way intros. And we're going to go over to Miss Deidre Glover. Take it away real quick. We got 2 minutes left, everybody. Miss Deidre Glover,
B25. Hi, good morning, Coach. Something you said to me, I love this information about becoming an influencer. I have wanted to do this for the longest. And so now thank you for this information. I need to get with you to mention one thing with you about that, because this is exactly one piece that is one of my struggles. And I would love to talk to you more in depth about it so that I can go ahead and get started with that.
Awesome. And look at my last post from yesterday morning. Right after church, I posted something about relationships and said, anybody else trying to figure out this relationship thing? And I shared 5 key lessons that I've been learning in my journey. And I said, hey, what are some of the things you're learning in your journey when it comes to relationships? And you're going to see, and then I'll make a list. I made a list of all the different topics that I've struggled with or I've seen other people struggle with that I've learned a few things about. And I just start writing a note in my phone. Like I have 5 different things in my phone right now, topics that I'm going to be writing about. Has anybody ever struggled with marketing and sales? Here are 5 things that I've learned. What are some of the things you've learned? You know, another topic. Has anybody ever struggled with showing up on social media? I'm about to do one for you, Miss Deidre. Maybe I'll do it I don't know if I have time today, but maybe I'll do that next. Anybody ever struggled with showing up on social media? I know I've struggled with that. You know, I'm not the type of person to be in the forefront all the time, but some things have helped me break through and start showing up on camera more as well. But whatever thing you've struggled with and you've learned some tips, maybe you read a great book about it, maybe you took a class about it, share those tips with other people who might be struggling with the same thing and ask them to comment below and share some of the things that they're learning as well. It's just a conversation. Don't be a salesperson, be authentic, be yourself, and just have a conversation with people.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Show some love for Miss Deidre Glover. Whoop, whoop.
Woo, woo.
I'm looking for you.
We're going to close it out. Give us 30 seconds. Miss Chanel, name, city, state.
Hello, this morning. This is Trinell out of Lansing, Michigan. I just want to say real quick, I had a leadership breakthrough last night. Coach, you always talk about, okay, so whoever you don't see here that's on your team, call them, send them a text, remind them. And I did that last night, even though one of my team members was like, they forgot about this, and they said, oh, I know I missed it, I forgot. And I said, hey, I was going to just say, okay, no problem. But then I went further. I said, okay, you know what? You haven't missed it. Jump on. Sent the link real quick. So all I had to do is just go right there, and they came right on. And I'm really proud of myself as pushing myself as a leader, because that really helps. And let's go. Oh, but I got permission to lead. So you know what? I didn't feel bad telling them, let's get on.
Love it. Lead, everybody. Get that a leader gets somebody to do what they would have not have done had you not been there. Way to lead. Show some love for Miss Trinell Harris as we go to the
Go Trinell. Yes, Trinell.
All right, family.
Quick question. On your posts, are we allowed to post answers or responses? Or
absolutely. I want everybody to comment. The more engagement, the more interactions. Yes, please comment, share, like it, share it. In fact, you can leverage my post. You can leverage my post with your warm market as well, and then they get familiar with me, and then you introduce them to me as a three-way expert. Hello, somebody. I'm so glad you asked that. Let's hop on MondayLeaders.com real quick. Yes, ma'am.
Real quick tip about that. If a bunch of Legal Shield people go to your post, it's going to keep other people from seeing it. So if they use it as a sample, that's fine. But if a bunch of them comment, and share your post, it's going to set the algorithm toward Legal Shield people.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
Okay.
But I want to get it out there. So feel free to share, comment, etc. And leverage it as a tool as well. And I'm going to be posting in multiple. I'm going to be posting everywhere: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I'm okay with that. But let's go, family. ED equals
every day.
What time is it?
Ring time.
Next stop.
Platinum.
Love you all. Let's hop on Monday Leaders with a
Monday Leaders.
Love y'all.